Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today I'm going to watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 31. So last episode guys, we learned who taught Roy Mustang alchemy, or at least the basis of alchemy, and that was Hawkeye's father, Master Hawkeye. And he actually came up with the research regarding flame alchemy, but he wasn't willing to teach Mustang because he saw the path that he was headed towards, and that was towards the military, and he knew what the military was about and what was going on there. So he didn't approve of it, and he didn't, pass on that research to him. He did die, and he passed the research on to his daughter. And when Hawkeye, when she met, Roy Mustang, or when she rather when she learned more about what he wanted to do and his beliefs, she trusted him and she gave him that research, and that's why he's able to use flame alchemy right now. We also got more information, and we saw the Civil War, the Shvalin, or the extermination of the Shvalins, and we saw how rough it was and how brutal, and we even saw the toll it took on some of the state alchemists, like Mustang, Hawkeye, Hughes. Even Armstrong, he didn't want to follow any orders, or he didn't want to, kill the Shvalins, so he was sent back home. And we saw Dr. Marco, how he led the experiments on the Shvalins in order to create, the Philosopher's Stone. At first, I was a little confused. I thought that Kimberly, because he was given the Philosopher's Stone and it looked like he ate it or swallowed it, that he became a homunculus, but you guys pointed out that it has to be mixed with his blood in order for him to become a homunculus. So it was basically just powering up. So, and trying to think of if there's anything else that I missed from last episode. Scar, he did kill Dr. Marco, and I'm not sure what's going to happen in this episode, but let's find out. Here we go. Vengeance.
Vengeance, huh? Damn it! It's Scar. Marco must have told him about his role in
missing Chimera?
The Fuhrer's basically hired you to be his hostage. Will you be alright?
Well, it's all in how you look at it, I guess. This close to him, it just means I'll have a better chance to kill him in his sleep.
You scare me.
It's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah. Pass this on for me. Tell the Colonel that Scar is back.
Sure thing, no problem.
You know how our alchemy wouldn't work when we were under Central Command? Well, guess what? It wasn't working above ground either.
But what about Scar and that girl?
Exactly. They were the only ones who could use it.
Okay, straight up.
Well, if that's the case, they're doing something different. Something with their alchemy we don't know about.
Yeah, they gotta learn it, especially if they want to.
Which means we haven't hit a dead end yet.
Go up against
You mean she's
father
gone?
in the picture.
The little obnoxious girl left?
Yeah, sometime this morning.
But she... Where was she going?
She didn't tell me.
Ah. We could still find her.
But this city is huge, and we don't have any clues.
Where would she be headed to?
But we do have a clue, Al.
Things are gonna be tough without my bodyguard.
That's his way of saying he's gonna miss
Just
her.
don't get killed, sir.
I miss you.
Sure. You must be anxious, huh?
Maybe I picked the wrong person to side with after all.
Then go ahead and shoot me, if that's what you think. You promised me that you would.
You haven't gotten quite that bad.
You're too kind, Lieutenant.
Well then, Colonel, see you later.
Until then.
One other thing. Try not to slack off too much.
Right.
I hope they're not separated for that long, or anything bad happens. Shit, it's like he's all alone.
My pawn.
Yeah, it started off as a hobby of mine.
My bishop.
Yes, sir. I consider it an honor.
My rook.
Hello, sir.
my knight.
I doubt that I'm the brightest guy you'll meet.
Is Hawkeye his queen?
And worst of all,
I'll follow you into hell if you want.
they've even taken my queen.
I guess he doesn't consider the Elric brothers.
Still not in checkmate.
Ooh.
Not yet, anyway.
Hey, have you seen this cat? I'm trying to find the little
Seriously?
girl who owns it. Look familiar?
No, it looks like this.
Okay.
I promise it's not some weird alien.
Look at the difference between both their pictures.
Seems like this search is getting us nowhere.
You know, they might not be in Central anymore. Huh?
Fullmetal,
Colonel?
you owe me some money. So how about you cough it up?
Eyes on the road! You remembered? Come on. How much did I borrow? 500 cents?
It was 520 cents!
Don't con me.
I'm not conning you! I'm just not a penny pincher like you are.
I'm sorry, Colonel.
I'm just gonna hold on to this. But I promise to pay you back when you become Führer.
Who told you?
Oh shit.
Lieutenant Hawkeye told me.
So does that mean that
She told me about Ishval.
Edward makes more money than Mustang?
Fullmetal. Go on and keep that money for now. But you will pay me back.
Alright, and when that day comes, I'll borrow some more change. And pay that back when this country's a democracy. But when that day comes, I'm gonna ask to borrow even more money from you.
You're not planning to let me off the hook for a very long time, are you?
Nope.
No, you get it. And you better not worry the lieutenant either. Thanks for giving us a ride.
Sure. See you later.
That was nice.
Hey.
It's Roy! Well, I'll be damned. Long time.
Hello, Vanessa. You're looking
Okay.
well.
My, has it been a blue moon already?
Well, good evening to you, Madam Christmas.
How you holding up, Roy?
I'm barely
I
holding
guess
up at
those
all.
girls are escorts.
I was hoping you could cheer me up.
You want a drink?
It's probably not the best idea. I just got out of the hospital. But I could use something special. Hey, madam?
My pleasure.
Interesting.
General Grumman, you have an outside call from a Madame Christmas in Central.
Oh?
Please, sir, you really shouldn't be giving out our secret line to civilians.
Not too
General
bad for an old boy
Crumley.
like me.
You lost your arm. You couldn't protect the prince. And look at you now.
She did the best as she could, man.
Hey, what do you think you're
How
doing?
dare you call yourself a member of the chosen kind?
You
Cut it out,
asshole.
old man. She hasn't recovered yet. I told you to
She
stop.
gave up her arm protecting him.
Yeah, it's really gone. Your arm. You lost your arm.
Please forgive me, grandfather.
Oh, it's her grandfather. I
I'm
forgot.
sorry.
You fool. You damn fool.
I guess he was just in shock.
I promised Lanfan that I would introduce her to an automail engineer.
We decline. We appreciate such a kind gesture, but you've already helped us enough. We can find an engineer on our own if we
Come
must.
on, Winry's the best.
We have to do something.
The enemy has now clearly seen Lanfan's face. We refuse to risk the life of your engineer friend.
You should go wear a mask or something, man.
Alright then.
You're the only reason that my granddaughter is still alive. You have my gratitude.
What? Do I look like the kind of doctor that wants gratitude?
Thanks, Dr. Knox. Thank you for
He
saving
cares a
me.
lot, but he likes
Just
that
clear
tough
out already.
exterior.
I'm not such a pushover that I'm gonna let you take my bed for an extra night. Now get out.
Don't tell me someone's gonna go after him. Oh, he was part of the experiments.
I'll always be indebted to you for taking care of me.
Dr. Marco.
Thanks, Dr. Knox. Thank you for saving me.
That's why he doesn't think that he deserves.
Like a real doctor. What's the world coming to?
He thinks.
Oh, good evening, Dad.
Oh, shit.
Good to see you.
It's been a while. How are you?
Fine.
We were in the area, so we thought...
Kind of seems too good to be true.
You sure have grown up. And you, looks like you've lost some weight.
I think both of us have.
How's work going? Keeping you busy?
Yeah. I'm surrounded by corpses as usual. Well, I actually spent the last few days treating some live patients. It's absurd, huh? Just try to picture me saving lives.
Hey,
They're
Dad.
happy.
I want to become a doctor. I know that you've been haunted by the things that you were ordered to do in Ishval. No matter what, you never gave up on helping people. That takes courage. For that, for being a doctor, I love you.
You stubborn jackass. Come on in. It's not gourmet or anything, but I'll brew us up some coffee.
That's nice.
Oh man, it's a disaster in here.
Come on. Why don't we try to clean up a little before you can tell us not to?
I don't know if you actually exist or not, God, but cut me some slack. Even a guy like me needs a break. Just please let me enjoy the happiness of having a cup of coffee with my family.
Well done, Major Kimbley. So tell us, how did the stone work out?
It's beyond amazing. It lets you bypass the equivalent exchange to harness an immense power.
Okay.
Excellent. Write up the details in your formal report for us. But we'll need the stone back first. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Now let's see. I guess this makes you the only ones who know that I'm in possession of this stone.
Shit.
Traitor!
It's gonna kill him. You don't give the psychopath
Was that a bomb? What's
tremendous power and expect him to give it back.
Been released.
Released.
So
Interesting.
who made this decision?
Fear.
I didn't say you could talk, Kimbley.
Must have been someone pretty high up.
Shut your mouth. You must have some kind of big connections to avoid the death sentence. It makes me sick.
Nope, no connections. I just deserve to go free.
You really are psychotic.
I appreciate you taking care of me.
I hope I never see you again.
It's gonna kill you.
Just my way of saying thanks.
What is this? I can't get it off!
Crazy son of a
Help
bitch.
me! Don't do this to me! Gimli, please!
Okay. Envy.
Congrats on the early release.
So I take it I have you guys to thank?
Yep, we could use a little extra help.
My first day out of jail
so
and I already have a job.
Envy and fear.
You remember Dr. Marco, don't you?
The scientist who created the Philosopher's Stone? How could I ever forget him?
It appears he's escaped. Or we think he has.
You think?
We're still sorting out all of the details.
Escape.
One of the chimeras that we had watching over him has gone missing. Marco's specialty was transmuting living tissue. He might have used the chimera in his place. And if that wasn't bad enough,
Okay.
we think he might have escaped with an Ishvalan warrior known as Scar.
It's inexcusable if I've let a survivor crawl out of my path of destruction.
You're free to kill Scar if you want, but we do need Marco alive.
You released me just for this little errand?
After you've nabbed Marco for us, there's a certain little town we'll be asking you to wipe off the map. That's your kind of job, right?
It's remarkable how cruel you are.
Oh, Dr. Marco's town.
It's been too long since I've
He knows
used
how to
this.
swallow and
I don't know if
spit
that
out.
one's going to be enough for this job.
A new stone? Did you use more Ishvalans to make it?
We actually used Dr. Marco's assistants who helped make the first stone for us.
Damn.
Your cruelty's infinite.
Why didn't you kill me back there?
So he is alive.
After all I've done.
We haven't finished our conversation yet, Marco. Tell me everything you know about Kimberly. Also, you might be able to help me decipher some of the research notes my brother left behind.
Research notes?
Before he died, my brother told me there was something strange about this country's alchemy. This note should explain why.
That little girl was able to find us.
Looks like you made it out, Mr.
She's just
Scott.
looking for him.
Do we have a new companion?
He's not our companion. His name is Marco. He created the Philosopher's Stone, and he killed my people to do it.
The Philosopher's Stone? Immortality!
That's what she wants.
Mr. Marco, please teach me how to create the stone. How did you make it? I'm begging you to show me.
No,
I don't think you want to see.
Quiet. You shouldn't desire such things.
Damn.
I only destroyed the surface. You can stop the bleeding, can't you?
Right.
It will be easier for us to travel if your face is unrecognizable.
Damn.
It's time to leave.
That was a little
Where are
extreme.
we going?
We need to get to the place where I hid my brother's research.
And if they're traveling with you, then they're gonna recognize him anyways.
The north.
So guys, that was Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 30. So Scar didn't actually kill Dr. Marco. Looks like Dr. Marco transmuted the Chimera into something that looked like his body, and then escaped with Scar. But Scar disfigured his face, which was a little extreme. But Scar wants more information, and he wants to learn more about his brother's research, and why his brother said that the alchemy in Amestris is different, or strange rather. And it looks like they're going to be headed towards the north along with May. So it'll be interesting to follow them along and see what exactly they find out. Envy and, well, obviously the Fuhrer is the one who gave the order, but Kimberly, he was released and he still has that shard of the Philosopher's Stone. But Envy gave him another, so I'm not sure how powerful he's going to be right now. We also learned that they basically gave him the Philosopher's Stone and he didn't want to give it back, so he killed him. I'm not sure how he got caught, but yeah, like he swallowed it, but somehow he can bring it back up. And Envy wants him to go after, or rather to find Dr. Marco, and if he happens to kill Scar, then he kills Scar, and then he wants him to destroy the, I believe, the town that Dr. Marco is from. So yeah, sucks that Roy Mustang, he pretty much lost all his companions, all his, you know, crew, his chess pieces, even Hawkeye, because right now she is going to be the personal assistant to the Fuhrer, and I'm not sure how much communications they'll be able to have with one another. So hopefully that changes soon. But you know, he kind of has the elder brothers. I'm sure, even though, you know, Edward's stubborn, they would help him out if he needs it. And I like how that conversation they were having about the money that Edward borrowed from Roy, and then he was like, I'll pay you back, but then I'm gonna get even more when you become the Fuhrer, and then even more when this country becomes a democracy. I like that little conversation that they had. So I'm happy for that doctor. Can't remember his name, but the one who treated Lanfan and May. You know, it feels a little strange to say I'm happy for him, because we learned that he was part of the experiments and he killed countless Shvalins. Even though he was following orders, that's still no excuse. But for him, you know, basically pleading with God and crying, and all he wants is just a moment with his son and just to have a cup of tea. So at least he got that moment. So even though Roy is basically all alone right now, it does seem that he has a plan. So I'm definitely intrigued to find out what exactly is his plan, because he looks like he's getting a hold of General Grumman. I don't think I remember him that much, but I do remember that I think they played chess together before he transferred to Central, so I'm not sure if he's like a mentor or someone he served under, someone he trusts. So hopefully he can be an ally, and some way, somehow, they take down the Führer. So yeah, guys, as always, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time, guys. Take it easy.